Now, before we begin, I would just like to say, I know I did a video called What is Love? If you haven't checked that out yet, I implore you to do so. It's going to be down in the description box below. You're going to want to see it to this one. Also, as a side note, this isn't an antithesis to that video. I want you to think of this as What is Love Part 2. Let's begin. Welcome to the Relationship Theory, everyone. I'm a healer who likes to think out loud. Here, we take thoughts in, break them down, build them up, and we play them out. Today, we're going to be talking about the fact that love does not exist. Love doesn't exist. It doesn't. And I don't mean because it's just some kind of fairy tale that you'll never have. No, that's exactly what I mean. You don't need love. You already have it. That's where we need to start. You already have love. And guess what it's called? Your body. Your body. Now, if you haven't gone into any exploration, any thinking, any imagination about what it is that you are as a human being, you have to do so. Otherwise, I almost think that you're not even going to understand what I'm talking about here today. But you don't need love. You already have it. You already have it. One of the things that I covered in What is Love, in that last vlog there, I had said that if you do absolutely nothing, and this would go for every human being, if we all did nothing at the very same time, absolutely nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. And then everything would lose its meaning. Everything, all the context, everything that we do daily would lose its context if everyone just stopped doing for a moment on any given day at any given time. That is to say that when you do something, or every time you do something to an end for a goal, that is love in itself. Because like I said, love is service, right? But we're not here to talk about it. Technically, it doesn't exist in this vlog, right? What we need, guys, what we need, because it certainly isn't love, but what we need is a cure. We are sick. We're sick. But let me describe to you what I mean by we need a cure. See, cure is an acronym. I made it up myself. You can thank me later. But cure is an acronym, and it stands for a commitment to understanding the responsibility of your expression. What this means is, and we'll break this down, you are always expressing. As you are in this human body, you will be expressing it for the rest of your life. Every little thing you do means something in and of itself until you stop doing it, and then it's something else. But what you need to do is be responsible for what it is that you are expressing, for what it is that you feel, for what it is that you think, because there are going to be other people who feel these things. There are going to be other people who think the things that you think. They have the same ability that you do when it comes to expression. They are going to be feeling the exact same things that you do, even if you're coming from two completely different experiences. This is what's going to happen. So you're going to need to be responsible, but you're also going to need to understand what it means to be responsible for that kind of expression. And when I say understand, the way I understand understanding is to study something. It's to study something. It's to prepare yourself for the contrast of that very experience, of the very perception that you have about something. It's not to rely on just one plane, just one level, just one point of view. To understand something is to be ready, is to have your points of view, but to be ready to contrast it with something in order to compare the two, to develop a point of view, or to just move yourself completely. And what you need to have is a commitment to understanding the responsibility of your expression. So you need to be committed to the fact that you're going to be yourself at all times. and that everything that you do and everything that you feel and the way that you express yourself is going to mean something, and you need to be committed to knowing what that is and how that works with other people and how that's going to affect other people. You have to. It doesn't matter how important in priority your status may be or who you are to other people, you still need to have that commitment ready, and you need to have that with you. People are going to feel your concern about the kind of person that you are being from day to day, and that's going to reflect right back into your life. So we need a cure. A lack of self-education makes the body sick. The body needs to learn, but the only way it can learn is if you bring the mind to teach the body what it needs to learn. Because that's what we are. We already have love. We're full of it. That's why we exist. But what we need is a cure. We need to be responsible for ourselves, knowing ourselves, expressing it, and being aware as we express it, and just committing ourselves to that fact. And that's the only job you really have on this planet. It's all you need to do. Love is sort of silly when you really look at the fact that the times when people make it sound like they need it the most is when they're actually the most sensational, and when all of the feelings that they have don't really have any substance or base to them. Like the onus is on you, and you wholly, solely, and completely. Like you're the only place that they can ever possibly get this source of life, energy, attention, and concern and affection from. But that's not the case. Everyone has the very same ability. Everyone has the very same feelings coming from different contexts of life. The job is supposed to be to mingle and mix these to create something that has more variety to it, not to homogenize it into one lump. That's not life. Life never decided to turn everything that it could possibly become in its infinite potential into a single thing. That's not living, that's not life, that's not expression, that's not creativity, that's not variety. Love doesn't exist, but a cure does. The cure is you. That's going to be this episode of The Relationship Theory. Hey, be sure to give this a like and a comment if you have any thoughts. Don't subscribe if you're new to this channel. I implore you, please go through the other vlogs. I have a bunch of other content in there. And if you like what you see, then you can subscribe. Enjoy your day.